You know, the funniest part about all these positive reinforcement, quote unquote, force free, I don't even call them trainers, I just call them individuals, zealots, nutty people, is you'll never see not only like actual them training dogs, other than like teaching them how to like spin and give paw and sit for like half a second, but you don't really see them living with their dogs and just showing their dogs, you know, lifestyles, or how they promote lifestyles for owners to live with their dogs. All they do is post like pictures of them hugging and kissing and virtue signaling stuff and emotive stuff, and, you know, train with love, not with pain. It's all the insane narcissistic buzzwords that, you know, we see in the in our realm now, especially in this country. You know, love is love. It's all bullshit. It's all emotive nonsense, and it doesn't mean the opposite is aggression, harsh, domineering, you know, whatever. It's reality. How do dogs learn? What are their instincts? Most importantly, how do they see the world? Why is my dog so happy-go-lucky? They don't take off. They're not affected by the environment or distractions. They listen when I request it. I don't think they seem distressed with that proposition. And again, they're getting to live a life that the majority of dogs don't. Look at this environment I get to share with these guys. Sue, come on, buddy. Let's go. Come. Good boy. What's on your nose? Oh, gosh, you got a feather. What was that? Ew, it was like a bird feather. Look at that. Nasty. Okay, wet feather on the nose. Anyway, back to business. So, again, we just point this out. I'm not calling them dog abusers. I'm just calling them morons. But, again, the problem I have with what they do, they can keep, you know, swinging for the fences. If they have clients that are willing to be fooled by this, I'll just come and clean up the mess for people that are, you know, smart enough to see through it. But when you start telling the world and your followers, and then creating little minions of them, little flying monkeys, that's what narcissists do, that someone like me who uses more balanced training, where I am like 99% positive reinforcement I use, but I am going to use collars. He's wearing an e-collar as we speak. I don't think he seems like, there it is. Doesn't seem like a distressed dog, if you know. But anyway, these people claim that that's what we're doing. We're training with pain. We're trying to shut dogs down. We're forcing them into compliance. There's all this detriment. It creates more problems, makes the dogs unhappy. It's just not the case. And what we talk about is, like, I had 4 clients yesterday. I had 5 the day before, 3 the day before that, and a group. I mean, doing this day after day, year after year, client after client, we're talking about our own observations because we are grounded in reality. And because we're able to build a business and help enough people where we can do this consistently and then report the results. We're not going to talk about some biased study that was self-reported by owners to say that's why training with treats and clickers is going to work better than anything else. And again, I don't use clickers, I just use verbal markers, but it's the same idea. Operant conditioning is great, but there's a limit to that in the learning theory of dogs and people. And in addition, it's just not reality. What do you see? Good boy. Yeah, see, he even sees some wildlife there, and he's checking in. He's not taking off. Anyway, I lost my train of thought, but that's the point, that these people, they vilify something based on a lack of understanding, but instead of being human enough to step out of themselves and see what's really going on and maybe shift their interpretation of it all, they want to say the horrible things they do and make all these accusations. That's pretty dangerous to do, to try to discredit and say horrible things about people that are actually waking up every day, living their life, helping these dogs, and devoted themselves to doing that. Sue, come. One last recall for you. Hey, buddy. Okay, is that a forced recall? I don't think so. Pretty happy dog. Thank you for listening, and hopefully you can help your dog like I do.